have learned to let the past go so you can grow. Many people never act on their dreams because they allow their past experiences to determine what their possibilities are. Whatever you've done in the past, that's not a reflection of your possibilities. That's just a reflection of your consciousness. That's just a reflection of your development and your growth. The future is unfolding for you right now. The future is unlimited for you right now. No one knows where you can go. No one knows what you're capable of or what's possible for you. You don't even know that. I had no idea, ladies and gentlemen. No one could have convinced me that I was able to do this. I never forget, I was speaking in Detroit, and a high school friend of mine saw me afterwards. He was backstage. I can't believe it's the same person. And I thought for a moment, and I said, yeah, the person you know, he's good. He hasn't lived here before. We have the power to change our Christian history, changing the direction of our lives, changing our thoughts, changing where we want to go according to our lives. So you begin to look at this decade and affirming that this is your decade. As you set goals that will make you stretch, that will bring out the best in you. As you begin to remove the negative, toxic people from your life. As you decide to take some chances in life. And that's one of the things that's very important. This is if you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow. If you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. If you cannot become your best, you cannot be happy. You can't be happy. And what else? I'll never forget when I reached my first major goal of buying my mother at home. I'll never forget what it was like. You're going to have this experience when you reach some major goal. When I drove up to the house and I got out and I gave Mama a key. And I said, Mama, this is for you. I'll never forget the look on her face. She said, oh my God. No one could have convinced me when I got the job that this would happen. She said, thank you. She said, thank you. You caused me so many damn problems. Those young girls kids have a lot of energy. But no one knew what I was going to become. Well, that was a great philosopher, Goethe. He said, look at a man the way that he is, he only becomes worse. But look at it as if he were what he could be, then he becomes what he should be. And what Mr. Washington did was he looked beyond my faults and saw my needs. And he said, I see something in you. And I was there, oh God, I hope he's right. And I wanted to live up to his expectations. See, no one rises to low expectations. Finally, here's one last thing I'd like to leave with you. You want to make this your decade? Find some cause that you believe in. See, this is my profession, but my greatest joy in life is working with young kids. Every Monday, I fly to Chicago to work with 600 young kids in Christ Universal Temple Church. Work with them to develop a sense of purpose and direction with their life. We develop a training program if they're addicted to drugs or alcohol. We help them to get into a permanent recovery program. If they're not, we help them to develop a vision of themselves where drugs and alcohol does not fit. I love it when I go into the Cook County Jail and see the look on these young men's faces, the anger and the self-hatred. And then when we leave there, see the difference in them as we begin to touch a spark in them as Mr. Washington touched it. And there's nothing, you cannot put a job in place. That's my reason for being. What is it that you would like to give the planet? What is it that you'd like to leave here? See, someone paid a price for us to be here. I believe that we live in the greatest country in the world. It gives us an opportunity to make a difference in life. We are blessed to have been dropped off on this part of the planet. A friend of mine was in Manila, saw a bumper sticker that said, Yankee, go home and take me with you. So, as you begin to look at your life, decide, what kind of legacy do I want to leave? What kind of statement do you want to make with your life? What 3 things you want said when you die? What contribution do you want to make? I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to achieve with your life. Here's what I know about you, and about you, and about you, and about you. That you have greatness within you. That you have things and gifts and talents that you've been bestowed with. And as you work consciously, making a conscious, deliberate to cultivate and bring them out, and develop a sense of purpose in knowing that your life can make a difference, decide to live and leave a legacy with your life. I say to you that the planet will never be the same again because you showed up. As you begin to look toward the future and affirm that this is your decade, this is what I like to leave with you that I'm known by. It's become my motto. And it says simply this: what do you want to do? My goal is to be the best son that I can be to my mother. My goal is to be the best father that I can be to my children. And my goal is to create a drug-free America, be the best motivator that I can be. Whatever your goal is, this is what I'd like to leave with you. It says simply this: that if you want to think better enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after this thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern personality, if neither cause poverty, famine shall go, sickness, the pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If dark and grim, you besiege and beset it with the help of God you're getting. This is Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, Leslie Calvin Brown, saying, it's been a plumb pleasing pleasure that all of the
Next.